Hello everyone, this is Bryant with Amusement Source, and we are here in Orlando, Florida. It is the final stop on our roller coaster road trip with Ace for SpringCon. As you can see, my voice is finally starting to come back. If you watch the Busch Gardens videos, you'll know what I'm talking about, where my voice just died for some reason on this trip, but it's coming back slowly, so we're gonna try to chug through. We've got the appropriate shirt on. This park opened in the 70s. They've got a small handful of high thrill roller coasters, so just like Busch Gardens, we're able to actually POV on a lot of these, so we'll be able to take you along for the ride. And you can also see in the background, SeaWorld is working on their landscaping project, but it does definitely look like a new roller coaster. So we're very excited to check out the park and just explore as we go. So let's go. Let's go. And we got here nice and early today, so it's looking a little bit packed, but we're gonna head into Coaster Coffee to get us a drink and check out some of the cool things they have inside of here. You can see they've got roller coaster models on the wall there. You got Kraken right there. And they do have some grab and go stuff in here as well. So if you're looking for a quick snack, not so quick right now, but I'm sure as the day gets later, it does get a little quicker. You can see we've even got some merch over here. We've got some tumblers and shirts and such. And then of course you've got a model of Mako over here on this side. And these are supposed to run and be functional, but neither of them are running today. You can see as you swing around this way, it's just kind of like a mini Starbucks type of setup. So nice little setup for a theme park for sure. So one of the first roller coasters you run into is this laydown coaster, which is Manta. So this is a custom layout, but unfortunately today it is closed due to technical difficulties. So that's something we're gonna have to come back for and get at a later time. What you doing there, pal? Oh, so close. They've got some pelicans over here. Very fun.
Which is just one of the many different species of whales and dolphins, also known as cetaceans, that can be found on the Florida coast. Now with those powerful tails, they're also able to lead themselves over the waves, and this allows them to get all the way up and out of the water.
Isaiah! Paulina, look, this is just for you!
So the show we just watched is the Dolphin Adventure show. That was really, really cool. Kind of wish we had that in San Antonio, but you can see here the journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando is much different than what we have in San Antonio. It's actually a water coaster, and there's a lot of themed indoor elements as well, so it's very cool. And you get a little bit wet. When we rode, I did ride, I didn't film it because my GoPro has some stuff on it that I was a little bit worried about getting wet. I don't have the proper doors to keep it completely waterproof, but we didn't get super wet, but our boat was not as full. So I think the fuller your boat gets, the more you're gonna get wet on here. And that's not even the last drop right there, so. I'm not sure where mine shoots. We'll see.
No, that's an automatic.
It's just like any good place with water cannons. You've got to make people even more wet than they were. Yes. Got them a little bit. Do you want to try?
There you go.
They didn't, neither one of them got there.
You didn't even, that's all the money I'm giving them. The other cool thing is right here next to Journey to Atlantis, they have some kind of aquarium. So we gotta check it out. Ah, yes, fishy time. Ooh. Comb jelly. That's interesting. Very fun. Oh man, they're so excited. Oh, they've got like the old school classic jellyfish over here. Very fun. And they do have this really cool thing in the floor where you stand on top of the aquarium. Very fun. I didn't even look up top. They've got it up top too. Crazy. Like little sharks up there. And you can see the entrance to Kraken here, which is the park's B&M Floorless coaster. Lots of inversions and lots of very interesting elements that kind of go under the ground, a lot like what you have at Busch Gardens Tampa. So just really built into the landscape, kind of. And they should be coming around here very soon. Interesting thing about a lot of the roller coasters here is they're kind of tucked in the corners, so you don't get a lot of really good like photo opportunities. You can see Mako there in the background. And here comes Kraken going through its second loop. And shooting up over the water. So one of the cool things we're going to get to do today is actually a tour, backstage tour of Manta, which is the flying coaster I showed y'all earlier. So even though it's closed, we'll still get to do this. Should be really cool.
They need paint, they go to paint, they come back. The preliminary reassembly is done here, and then things get flown upstairs for reassembly on the train. You can see there's a lot of area because we have a very large train. So, like I said, there's components everywhere. You'll see on the other side here, we got some cabinets open with some hardware, spare parts everywhere, including we have a lift motor here, a spare lift motor, spare lift gearbox right there, so you can see the size of that. That's not small. So, like I said,
names, who manufactures these?
That one, I want to say is an SEW motor. That's a good point. It might be the LI from the top of the...
Now in the train shed, it's where they store trains when they're not in operation. It looks like they have one stripped down for maintenance right now. Yeah. See how many wheels this uses.
I want to ride on the frame.
Here's a closer look at that refurbed train, or the train that's in progress of being refurbed. You can see all of the mechanical elements that go into the restraint system and everything. Very cool. It's interesting to see how it actually pulls the seats up. I never would have guessed that it uses that mechanism, but very interesting. Favorite part of the track? Especially when you're waiting on the other train and you're hanging. And here's the entrance to Mako, which is one of the park's B&M roller coasters. Stands 200 feet tall and has a ton of airtime regardless of if you're in the front or the back. So check out this on-ride POV that we did. Oh yeah. One of the really unique attractions they have here is their Infinity Falls Rapids ride. You can actually see here, this is the final drop to that Rapids ride. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is down right now. They are citing annual maintenance as the reason, so unfortunately, we won't get to ride that one either today.
And one of the big things that they've done in the recent past here at SeaWorld San Antonio is a complete revamp and remodel of their Sesame Street Land. So if you have little kiddos, without going to Sesame Place, this is pretty much your ultimate Sesame Street destination. And we'll kind of walk through here, give y'all a little bit of a tour.
Go in there. Okay, buddy, you can come over here for me. Ooh, watch out there. You have to stand right here in front of the nest so you can take a picture. There. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. You're welcome. Awesome. Hey guys. This is our last family, but Big Bird and I are going to be right back down here in about half an hour. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Have a good day, guys.
One moment! I was just fluffing up my lovely blue fur.
Okay.
It does not seem easy being this cute, you know.
You go scram to the Tony truck and the Cookie Monster and Donger instead, huh?
And the newest roller coaster here at SeaWorld Orlando is Icebreaker, which is a premier launch coaster. You can see it going over that hill right there. We do have ERT on this a little bit later, but check out these awesome shots of Icebreaker during the day. Ooh.
Olha a baleia como é grande o tanque.
Indeed, it is the New Universal.
Well, we're just about 300 feet up now, and from here you can see for miles and miles.
All right, everyone, that does it for this visit to SeaWorld Orlando. This is the second SeaWorld park that I've been to and the third SeaWorld property I've been to. I absolutely loved Mako. That's definitely one of the best B&M roller coasters I've ever been on. I think it was a really good combination of airtime, and B&M is kind of synonymous with trim braking, and that ride didn't have a lot of that, so there's lots of airtime. And even in the front seat, you get a lot of airtime. You don't just have to sit in the back, so lots of fun. I will say Icebreaker was definitely an interesting ride. It's unique with the multiple launches going forwards and backwards. But, you know, it's definitely one of those weird kind of premier roller coasters where you have some kind of bizarre elements. And, you know, with me being, you know, taller and much more broad, the premier trains don't really work in my favor. However, it was a fun ride. I would just recommend sitting in the front. I think the other awesome thing that I really loved about this park was how they do their dolphin show. So we actually don't have that dolphin show experience at SeaWorld San Antonio, but that would really be something awesome to bring to our park. I thought it was just all around very well-rounded, great educational experience, great kind of length in time, right at about 20 minutes, and just the activity of the dolphins and the way the show flowed was really great. We definitely can't wait to make it out to SeaWorld Orlando sometime in the future. However, this does conclude our roller coaster road trip 2022, and it was nice, muggy, and humid, but it was also lots of fun. So, thank you all for watching, take care, and we'll see you soon.